this video, I'm going to show you how to stitch RBG's hair. The look to achieve is kind of like a slick back, slightly parted, low pony. So the first thing that we're going to do is take a really long strand of brown yarn and a large tapestry needle. You can use a smaller one too, but I use a large one, makes things a little bit easier. Let's thread that. And this is really a long process. It's a lot of back and forth and trying to cover this whole space. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can and do as much as I can. So what I do is go from the bottom underneath the wig cap and out to the side of the bun. And I'll pull that until I have a short strand coming out like that. And then what I'm going to do is just go back and forth to the side of the front hairline. And I'm going to go into the stitches. And these are the stitches that I actually sewed the wig cap into. So let's go right there in the side, and I'll come out of the wig cap at some random stitch, just so I can pull this tight. And then I'm going to make my way back to the bottom by the bun. And let's see, let's go back in there. I'm going to go to a stitch. Well, that's good enough. Next to that strand. And pull that, and then at an angle, keep coming back to this front hairline. Come out at some random stitch in the wig cap. Pull this tight. Go back in the same stitch and come out the bottom there again. And keep coming to this front hairline. And this is all it is, like back and forth, back and forth. And usually what I do is I'll kind of spread them out like a grid. So I'll have a bunch of strands all across, and then I'll go back and start filling them in. So let's do a few more. Back and forth. Let's do that one right there. Oops, sorry about that. And so that's all I do is just go back and forth, back and forth. And most of the time, or actually for most of these strands, I'm going to go into this row of stitches, maybe from like this side of the temple to this side of the temple. That's where most of these are going to come in because it's like an angle. See what I'm saying? So let me do a few more, and then I'm going to show you something else. Not something else, but something else I do. Okay, so like I said, most of those strands are going to get stitched into the front hairline. But after so many strands, you're going to start to run out of space. So when you run out of space, and you have, let's say, like 2 strands like this, and there's no more room here, you'll come in between them and just behind and go into the wig cap. And it's the same thing. So instead of the actual head in front of the wig cap, you'll do just the wig cap. See? So let me do a few more, and then I'll show you how I do the sides too. There's a lot of awkward silence in this video because it's just me stitching back and forth, and you know what? I don't have any jokes today. I tried looking up some crochet jokes, and they're just too bad. They're really bad. They're not even like dad joke level. So here's the side. Okay, try to bring this over here somewhere. Let's do it like this one. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do one more back here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, whew. Thought that was a knot. There we go. Use a stitch here. There we go. There's a lot of fuzz coming in and out of the head. A lot of stuffing. Fuzzies, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so you get the idea. We're just going back and forth, back and forth. And one more thing that I do on the side, I'll come out like down here. There we go. And then I'll come up behind the ear and come up some here, because I'm here, listen to me, somewhere up here to kind of cover the edge of the wig cap. So do that. I like how that kind of covers that up. And let me go to the other side real quick. Usually for me, this takes, I don't know, maybe about 45 minutes to cover the whole head. Maybe longer, depending. I don't know if I've timed myself for this particular head. So same thing, when we're on this side, we kind of want to angle it up here, and then we'll just kind of fill in the gaps. Yeah. Maybe I should add music. If there's a way to add music to these videos, oh my gosh, that would be so much better than having to listen to me talk or awkward silence. Okay, let me do a few more and then I think you've got the picture. I don't think I have to finish the whole thing. You see how this kind of comes down a little bit. You know what I'll do is if it's really too loose and I can't tighten it up, I'll just cut it off. Just that one strand. They're in there so much, so if you take off one strand, it's going to be fine because they're weaved in there. They're stitched in there. But most of the time, my strands, they stay in place, especially when I put so many, they kind of support each other, so they stop sliding. But you'll figure it out. I think the best thing to do is just try to keep them at an angle. When they're low and to the side, I think that helps. If they were just like straight stitches, maybe it wouldn't lay as well. I don't know. But anyway, I hope this is helpful. I hope that I did a good job of showing you how to stitch this hair. It's just back and forth and filling in the space. And if I missed anything or if you have any questions, let me know. I can redo a video or I can do a video on a specific part of the hair. So, thank you so much.